Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Cruisnick's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruisnick X. Alongside me, the wonderful Aria Stormborn. We are well on our way to finally getting through the Stormblood storyline for Path of the Red Mage. In the last episode, Zaroon took us to Idleshire to commence a new branch of training. However, Aria, not the Aria Stormborn we know, unfortunately, we discovered she overdid it a little too much, and as such underwent almost a self-same transformation as Lombard. How will this affliction manifest itself in the foreseeable future? One can only assume, but let's find out with the next quest in the Red Mage storyline, the level 63 quest, Traced in Blood. Are you ready to depart? The journey I have in mind will take us into the mountains of Girabania, where we will visit the ziggurat built by the Red Mages of Eld. Lombard and I once explored those ancient ruins, searching for knowledge of the first incarnation of red magic. That was long ago, before we met Curtis and joined the revolution. Before I realized the manner of hidden wisdom for which Lombard had been truly seeking. The edifice itself has now been overrun by Kikern, but a thorough expedition could still unearth something of value. Mayhap even the secrets behind Lombard's occult transformation. Arya, my friend, I must ask that you remain here and continue your convalescence, and no spell casting. Not even a lick of flame to light a candle. In your weakened state, we know not how suddenly the hunger might return.
Yes, of course. Just the thought of what may happen is enough to make me feel ill. I'll be fine in my sickbed, but what of you two? Are you really going to travel all the way to Girabania just for me?
What would you do if the positions were reversed? If Chris were afflicted by a condition, and you knew a cure might be found beyond the mountains, what then?
Why, I would be out the door in a moment!
You would? Not the slightest hesitation. You've even flustered Chris here. That you would respond so emphatically is the reason we have no qualms about doing the same for you. Arya's worked so hard to master her skills, and I imagine it will be hard to refrain from training for a while, but she must recover from her exhaustion first before aught else. Come, Chris. The ziggurat awaits. Rest well, Arya. We shall return as swiftly as we are able. Alright, the ziggurat. That is in... I remember where the ziggurat is. That's in the front... That's in the peaks. So we'll take the Ethernet to Alagana. Alright, let's fly. There he is. Let's begin our expedition, shall we? Be on the lookout for stone tablets bearing the histories of the Red. Did I mention that it was our forebears in the art who constructed the ziggurat? It was built to suppress the unstable weather that was whipped up in the wake of that era's calamity. A sort of dampening weight that slowed the land's raging currents of ether to a trickle. In time, however, the ziggurat also became a library, where successive generations of Red Mages enshrine their stories and their secrets. 'Tis a shame that so many of these precious slates have been lost to plunders, or simply worn down by the ravages of time. As such, I do not expect to find a fully intact record of Lombard's ghastly rite, but at the very least, we should discover hints of what the transformation ritual entails. You take one away, and I'll take another, and we'll both take care not to fall prey to Kikun bandits. Yeah, these guys aren't gonna mess with me. They know I can fuck them up. Alright, I need a mount. You know what? I am gonna change one quick setting though. There we go. There, grounded just the way I like it. There's one. Yeah, keep on chasing, boy. You ain't gonna catch me. There's two. Now to get up to the top of the ziggurat, I bet. Okay, so it's not there. There's the rune in the middle of a Kikern mob. How did you fare? I discovered a number of tablets myself, which, while positively fascinating, offered little on the subject of occult rituals. Oh! If I'm reading this one correctly, you may have found exactly what we are looking for. It appears to be a record from a time before red magic was unified as a distinct discipline. The passage describes a rite by which one can make a pact with the void scent and ingest its blood in exchange for supernatural power. Even amongst their kin, certain creatures of the void harbor a voracious appetite for living ether. Lombard must have acquired the ability to siphon his victim's life force from one such fiend. The practice in question is said to have started with a family of Maki sorcerers, who lived in the era preceding the Sixth Umbral Calamity. For red mages, whose arts draw so heavily upon their own ether, there is an obvious, if distasteful, advantage to stealing a foe's life energies. And if one can employ such energies to fortify and sustain one's own form, as Lombard did, then one can even wield magics beyond the limitations of ordinary mortals. Not surprisingly, however, its tendency to result in ether-starved madmen led to the rite being declared a forbidden art. There's more. Some mention of an alchemical concoction that would serve to sate the hunger for ether when living prey was unavailable, and the helpful scribe has even included a method for its preparation. Arya's transformation was strikingly similar to Lombard's. Surely this concoction would prove effective at curbing her condition as well. Let's see here. It seems the main ingredient is a chunk of semi-crystallized ether. Such a substance could be drawn from the core of an Urlith, and I'm thinking the bigger the better. If I recall correctly, there are Urliths to be found to the east, in the vicinity of the Sleeping Stones. Pray, find yourself one of the largest specimens and procure an ethereal core. Once you have what we need, we can rendezvous in the hamlet of Alagana. I shall be busy myself collecting the other ingredients. Going up. An Urlith, huh? That shouldn't be too difficult. Man, make me go all the way to the other side of the frickin' map, why don't ya? It's like very edge of the map right here. Jesus, you're an ugly motherfucker. And yet you're weak as fuck. Alright. Back to Alagana. There he is. Were you able to procure a suitable core? Ah, yes. This'll do nicely. Enough to create a decent-sized dose at any rate. I've gathered together the other ingredients, so all that's left to do is deliver them into the hands of an experienced alchemist. But Arya must be wondering where we are. Why don't you go on ahead to Idleshire and avail her of our progress? I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished haggling with the potion mixers in Uldar. Back to Idleshire. Phew. There she is.
A kind of potion? And it's supposed to help with the hunger? That will be one less worry then. Do you think Sodom will be back soon?
I am returned. Arya, pray, drink this concoction, and I shall tell you about discoveries in Girabania.
By the gods! The taste was not exactly pleasant, but I already feel much recovered. It's as if a cool stream of water was poured on the fire in my chest. I don't know how to thank you.
Your smile is the finest reward we can ask for. But I ask that you do not become complacent. That tonic is merely meant to help replenish your depleted ether. It will do naught to undo the underlying affliction.
I understand. If I exhaust my mana again, I'll be back to where I was. A savage controlled by hunger. Which means I should still give up on training for now.
For now.
So, you think Lombard infused me with Void Send blood while I was held captive?
According to what I found in the Yellow Jacket's incident records, the span of time that elapsed between your kidnapping and subsequent rescue was not terribly long. And for much of your ordeal, you were shut inside a box. It seems unlikely that there was sufficient opportunity to perform a highly complicated and dangerous ritual. No, we must look elsewhere for the truth behind your condition.
You must let me help you. If it allows me to begin practicing magic again even one day earlier, it is torture watching the moments pass, wasting time I could be using to catch up to you.
Yeah, I'll get there.
I'll certainly try, though I'm not sure what help I'll be.
I think we'll have our suffering friend delve into the scrolls for us. The Sharlayans have left behind a veritable mountain of lore through which we can dig for answers. Chris, I shall leave you to your training. After all, you must give Arya an ever-growing peak to look up to. Oh, believe me, I've already reached that peak, so... no big deal. With that, we've completed yet another Red Mage quest. When next we go live, we will be completing the level 65 quest, Nightkin. But until then, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruisnick's Purgatory. Thank you to Arya Stormborn for joining us. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live on PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. And be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this show, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisnick signing out.